about to get into another battle here. Come to see some battles. We've got Drown at my right hand side. And we're going to introduce the battlers. Or they can introduce themselves.
Don't worry, we'll introduce them. To my right hand side, we have the co-founder of Dub Scandal Battle League, all the way from Sheffield. Make some noise for DTH!
And on my left, we have J.D. James.
Yo!
Yeah.
Wrong, JD!
So yeah, who's going first? We're going to flip a coin. We flip DTH first. Off you go.
Did say we're on 1 week. Oh, sorry, yeah, 1 week prep. Was it 1 round as well?
One round.
One week.
1 week prep. It's on DTH whenever you're ready, bro.
Right, so, Dub Scanting now, fuck that. Grassroots.
Go for it.
Yeah. How's it going, Grassroots?
Yeah!
Yeah? Before Dub Scanning will roll through. Support a boy Ted and maybe a verbally abuser you. I said, Ted, give me someone who can take the truth. Won't try to take the truth if I disgrace the youth, and that's you. I could say anything I wanted to. This is exactly what I want to do. I can say, is that hair on your head, or have your pubes run loose, or your mum's shit in bed but I made her pubes run juice. What are you gonna do? Don't get in wisecracks, dude. I saw you against Hughes. You bruised yourself worse than he could ever do. Hit yourself in the chest, that was self-abuse, like you do watching YouTube when some battle rappers mention you. Because Yorks was impressed and Milky was amused. Yeah? You were on a 3-0 streak until today, so now how are you going to fill Milky's shoes? You took this on a week's prep. Now I'll admit for me that's a steep step, but you tried to two-time me, and that's disrespect. See, Dub, I'm the boss. Morgan Freeman in lucky number 7. But today, I'm here to fucking battle until the venue call it off, like a pikey wedding. And this cunt thinks after pints a session you gave me a snot-nosed kick, Ted. Where's Perry, Kevin? Yeah. I compliment the act. Andre Previn, at the top of the stack, David Geffen. Oh yeah, where's your squad at? Fucking wank Frank Drebin. You're wetter than a Tuesday night away at Reading. See, one hit will wound you. Yeah, a bit like David Seddon. But I'm good for that crack. Shout out rap is full.
Yeah!
Now Messi. See, Jack thinks... Fuck, no, I'm not saying that shit. See, Jack thinks he's Kraft. Yeah? Oh, bless him. You are Kraft, Jack, lad. Yeah, the salad dressing. See, why did you take this? Oh, no, fuck that. Here's a lesson. See, don't flow through your nose and don't lower your chin. Yeah, let the audience hear the flow, because I'm not fucking listening. Why did you take this? Yeah? Were you high, boy? See, you don't look like that kind of guy, boy. See, if you said you got drunk on half a pint, boy, and threw up in the loos like you'd done a 2-gallon night, boy, get a grip, like Aerosmith, or them Hankook tires. Because that face looks shit. Why don't you try a Michael Myers? See the fire that I spit, or like a funeral pyres, and anyone who says that shit is a dirty fucking liar.
Hey!
Maybe. Like you. J.D. James, because J.D. James reckons he can tame these flames. Well, J.D. James, please explain these names. Because your name's Jack Jessup, so yes, I get the J bit, but the D and the James has been driving me insane, bitch. See, I thought he was some fucking cowboy from some old western flick. Is he the good, the bad, or the ugly? Well, he's not good, but the rest will fit. See, I had to work with what I got with, like a retrofit. There's nothing online, so I couldn't investigate this prick. So I had a word with Conor Walker. No, it's true. Anubis has proof that Judas denies his Jewish roots. Yeah, he never, instead of being proud, he lays it down. He says he's got no roots, because his home was never underground. Listen, phallus Murmurul. Yeah, that didn't work, did it? Phallus? That can't remember his name. What's the name, man? Alice somebody, innit? Alice somebody, innit? It don't matter anyway.
You're close.
I've only come here to watch Blunt Ted Dog drown. And just as long as he comes round for my rounds off with my sound, I'm sound. Your shit going downhill, skating downhill quick, that's Dogtown. And you're stepping to a boss now. Yeah, you're stepping to a boss now, and I can't remember a bit of that. I'm stepping to a boss now, not a vet. It's just the way I put them dogs down the sea. Let me fill you in about Jack Jessup. Because the facts are hard to come across. No, they are. Yeah. Facts are hard to come across. When he lets his hair grow out, he looks like fucking candy floss. Yeah. That last was beaten. Go on. Posh. His dad owns a chain of camera shops. Posh. His dad owns a chain of camera shops. But I'm going to burst his bubble like I'm playing fucking Panda Pops. Because either your pops gives dub stock, or I'm going to pan your pops. Send you back to Huddersfield with your hands cut off. Abu Hamza job. Send them back next week, wrapped with a bow of Roundup box. See, yeah, with a bow of Roundup box. See, no, yeah, fuck Yoshimitsu. Fuck Yoshimitsu. I brought some Sheffield steel, dude. Still cuts the bone, it just takes longer to get through. So, I couldn't slash you. I could do it. Because you like Alan Davies in the late 80s, or you want to fucking...
It does.
Or one of Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman's babies. Wow. See, you look like an extra from a film where they all contract rabies. And he bothers the MILF on .com contact ladies. Listen, Jack, you're annoying. You know, like that knock when you just rolled a ductor blaze. See, you're annoying. If you were in hospital dying, I wouldn't bring you Lucozade. You think you're ill? You think you're ill?
Specifically Lucozade.
Just Lucozade, that's what you need.
Never break.
When you're ill. No break. I wouldn't bring you Lucozade. Think you're ill? Yeah? I can help you. But when you wait, you'll be confused in days. See, all you need is a little help from the right arm. Like you've just run a maze. I'm DTH. Drop the H for those that don't compute. Yeah, I'm Rocket, God in the Galaxy, where I'm kicking at grassroots. That's time.
Let's go, man. Yo.
So he was dissing my battle with Fuse, saying he thought that he was shy. And sure, he's sort of right. But he left out the fact that at the last event he threw out a performance of the night. And he keeps asking me why I took this. You want to know what the truth is, John? Because I wanted to tell my boss to fuck off and not lose my job. When he started battling, people thought he is the Matt Sherry of dubscat. and now he's got to the point where he's beating Max Pepsi in judge battles. You've been coming up with ranks, but you've been rising just to fall. Even Stevie Wonder can see the writings on the wall. You've got a couple of pieces of bars, but we come and go quick like visiting a slag's house. I'm cutting you down to size, because that's the only way you're fitting in the bag now. You chubby fuck. Honestly, you probably need to get your tummy tucked. That's what 25 years of straight drinking will do to you. You end up with a pudgy gut and belly. We didn't even need to battle. Looks like JD fucked you up enough already. And he was saying all this shit about how he was going to kill me before I even tried to write a verse for him. I said, you can have it your way if we're serving beef, but it just reminded him of Burger King. Yo, he only started being funny after a few battles. He had to change because no one felt his style. But try and play the Joker role with me and you'll get made up with a Chelsea smile. Give me a fucking reason, because I like to throw a punch G, beating down to the rhythm of a My Sharona drum beat. But nah, I won't do that. You're too old to fight now. So you're best avoiding strains to your health, because you don't want to push yourself. We've all heard that hemorrhoids are painful as hell. And I understand that perfectly. I feel the same with this car, dude, because I got lumped with this piece of shit and it's a pain in the arse too.
That was fire, you know.
He's going to shank one. He's going to shank one. He's going to shank one too.
Go on.
Should have pocket checked him.
You got this, man. Catch it.
Go on. Go, Jack.
Go on.
You got this.
Now the thing with the boss man is he was a singer in a rock band. He used to be a real live wire rocker. But now he only gets off his face from pills if they're prescribed by a doctor. And nowadays if he gets arrested then it's cardiac. I'll place £100 bet that his death will be a heart attack. If you want to seem younger, you'd have to stop looking like you're going through chemotherapy and lose fucking loads of weight. I call his hairline Gary Neville. Why is that? Because it's right back. Man, you looking old. getting old these days. In the 90s, we were probably smashing grams of coke like Slash and Axl Rose, and now you look like a health warning that they have on packs of smokes. Apparently, the bloke had a massive dose of acid, crack, and coke, and he never came down. I'm the man he's known as a battle rapping joke, because on weekends he stays round scheming about some bands, but that scheming he played out. And I got a massive problem with dub scandal with DTH, because there's too many men like BB King, it's really gay. Fuck off. Yo, every other fucking league has girls that attend. This shit isn't fair. At a dub scandal event, fucking Carbon's got the biggest tits there.
That's so true.
Now you probably Now you're probably expecting me to say Titan, right?
Yeah, everybody would.
I'll fuck you up. What the fuck are you just talking about?
Since people often name drop him in certain battles, but I know the guy will moan online and it really isn't worth the hassle. Yo, I can flip that, boys. I can flip that with a freestyle. I don't need no rehearsing. Titan's actually here, so bro, you can just moan in person. Yo, let me run that back. That's the lie that I told you. I should have said biggest hits there aside from the owners, because the other owner's Chip. Most people know him as Jon Snellgrove's mate, and every night John braids his hair while we watch Melrose plays. And share a tub of Haagen-Dazs using the same spoon. In matching pyjamas while they have cans of lager, the truth is they're gay dudes. And you are old, dog. So I think it's safe to say you aren't learning new tricks. And I don't need to call your bird a whore like I did in my bars versus Anubis, because she won't sleep with anyone, including him. And if you believe there's any doubt in that, check when Max Pepsi said his sex life ends at 40, and you'll see the brother shouting, "Facts!" And you started battling 2 years ago. So I worked out all the maths, and it properly makes this line legit. You stopped having sex bang on 40, I started battling because you needed a hobby to take your mind off it. He's got pent-up sexual frustration.
Through the fucking roof.
No. No. He's got pent-up sexual frustration, and when the guy thinks his cock just has to be felt, but his wife's saying no, and he can't quite pick the lock on the chastity belt, he goes out to scream swear words at uni students, getting out his aggression, and he won't stop till leadership's feeling down with depression. I don't doubt for a second that he treats rap battles like fucking counselling sessions. Hey. I'm sure the world seems so promising at 18. But you're now 42, dude. Your sex life non-existent and your back goes out more than you do.
Damn, that was cold, man.
And shaving your head must be a real time saver. Now you don't have to waste time telling people that you're a skinhead, racist cunt. That stuff you said to Deviant, I couldn't make it up. I don't even want to say the stuff. I'm just surprised that night you didn't take a punch, you waste of spunk. And that caused an effect with your complaints you were dropping in your bars about how we put you at the bottom of the card. A card you didn't set up that had battles with the most seasoned of veterans. We only gave you that battle as a show of respect for all of the times that you hosted events. So you only that leagues, the only reason you're relevant. Because you are like talent as a battler. Every event you bring in fucking no bars. He only shaves his head so it's easier to stick it up his own ass. Whoa! Yeah. So he might own a league, but he's not a man of stature. He's an old bitch that got booed. Hip-hop's Maggie Thatcher. And now it's all said and done, and I fucked him up in the worst way. Consider this an advert for why I should get booked for the birthday.
Really fun. Weeks prep, fucking really good from both. One rounder, both did, you know, a good long round as a one round as well, so they both put a lot of work in, fair play. John definitely had his moments. I thought that Lado, what the fuck's his name?
JD James.
Sorry, I'm not even being fun, I'm just pissed. JD James was just generally better. Like had good punches, really fucking direct, like his battle was at Dub last time, really direct, so yeah, I give it to him, JD James.
Okay, who's next?
Rubik's, good battle, both pretty second. JD James took that, he was more direct and his punches were a lot harder, so JD James.
Yeah, same as everyone else then, man.
Yeah, John had some good stuff on that, but JD James just killed it, man. He smashed that shit.
Yo,
Grassroots!
make some noise for that battle!
DTH going up against JD James, and the winner of that battle by unanimous decision was JD James. Come on, make some
Yo.
Still here, still here in the building. Big up those.